Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World and welcome to part 4 of my tutorial series on Endless Legend Combat. So today I would like to talk about equipping your heroes and units for maximum efficiency. So as you can see here, my hero has got a pretty cool shield, and that is because I equipped him with it. So to equip units you can click on them. So first let's talk about heroes. So I can click on my hero and then you get two tabs, the skill tree and the equipment. Then I can start equipping him. So I can show obsolete as well. He starts basically off with a tier 1 equipment, and now I have given him a tier 2 sword and a special shield and some tier 3 accessories. So you can really upgrade your hero a lot. And different weapons do different things, and this is extremely useful in countering specific races and specific armies. For example, here I have a sword at the moment which gives me infantry slayer, which is extremely useful if I'm against a lot of infantry. However, let's say I'm being attacked by a lot of flying units, then I could, for example, equip myself with a big battle axe, such as this one here, and it would give me range slayer, so I would be better against range units. So this is extremely useful in trying to counter specific units, but of course that also goes for your enemy and they can also counter you, so make a balanced army. So this is all quite useful. You can do all different things and they give you different skills. For example, these accessories, as I have here, give me sharp sense, improved vision, improved movement, and you can mouse over them here to see what they do. So you can customize your hero completely the way you want, which is really cool in this game. And you can actually also see the different weapons, which I think is a really nice touch in the game as well. So as you can see, let's say I would give my guy some better armor. I don't really have the special armors yet, but let's say I would want to give them these ones. So now he has a bit more defense and attack. And as you can see here, this would cost me 51 dust. However, I can't click apply. And the reason for that is I can't just equip him, and the reason is that I am not in my home country. I am somewhere else. So if I go here in the next turn, retreat. There. Yes. Now we're there. So now we can actually equip the guy. So as you can see here, I'm being attacked by an army now. So for example, I could say, ooh, he only has tier 1 armor. Let's immediately give him tier 3 armor so that he is a bit more defended and a bit more strong. Also some tier 3 leg pieces. And now I can click apply, because now I'm in my home country, and this cost me 68 dust, which is not a whole lot. So I can click apply. Oh. And then now my hero has that better equipment. So that's how you equip your hero. You can do the same with your units. And to do that, you can go to your armies and units tab, and you can see all the units you can build here. So I can also build these Burdiki and orcs because I implemented them into my race. I how do you call that? Assimilated them. So in order to equip them, you can click on them. As you can see here, I already equipped my orc because normally they come with crossbows, but now I gave them longbows. And the reason for that is that crossbows give point blank power, which gives them more attack when they're close by another unit, but I want to kill flying units, so if I give it a longbow I get flying slayer, and suddenly my orcs are really good against flying units. So you can really basically customize your units in order to counter specific things, which is great. So now you can see here there's a production costs, which means the amount of production it costs to make this unit, and of course that goes up the more stuff I give it, because, well, the unit gets better, so the unit gets more expensive. I can click apply. Now I have orc 3, it got updated. You can also make a new orc. So basically you could make one with a crossbow and one with a longbow and choose whichever you want. And now I can build those. So if I go to my city, I can click on the orc. Orc 3 comes with a longbow, it has flying slayer, and it cost me 2 turns to produce because it's 227 production. However, I already have an orc in my army, so let's say I want to upgrade that one. Well, then I can just click on the upgrade, click on the orc, and then click on retrofit. And basically it calculates the difference between the equipment it has now and the one I wanted to have, the one that I just designed, and then you have to pay a certain amount of dust for that. So now I click on retrofit and yes, and then basically my orc now has a longbow and it's very good against flying units. So that's all very nice and perfect. So that's how you kind of customize your army in order to counter certain things. So there are special weapons and items in the game. As you can see here, there's not just the normal ones, but here I also have the titanium ones and the glass steel ones, which are better, but they're also they cost a bit extra. For example, these ones cost, well, titanium, and these one cost glass steel, but they also do different things. For example, here this titanium sword gives me attack, defense, and damage, and this one gives me attack, defense, initiative, and damage, and these are all different values. They both have infantry slayer though, because they're both swords. So you have glass steel versions as well of the battle axe and of the claws. So you can really choose, yeah, you can really in-depth customize your hero and units, which is really cool. You can get titanium and glass steel by actually extracting them. So if you research this one here, Alchemist Furnace, that means that you can make titanium extractors and glass steel extractors. So as you can see here on the map, here is a titanium node. So if I put a titanium extractor there, I get one titanium per turn into my inventory, and with that I can buy titanium weapons and armor for my units. However, in order to produce those weapons, you also need to research the necessary weapon or armor and accessory technologies. So I can now make titanium and glass steel weapons, but I can't produce titanium and glass steel armor and accessories yet because I haven't researched this technology. So that's one way how you can make them. You can also, if you research the markets, here this one, the Imperial Coinage, unlocks the resources and stockpile section of the marketplace. You can go to the marketplace and you can actually buy titanium, glass steel and all the other things for a certain amount of money per unit. So it's fairly expensive, but if you really want them, then you can always choose to buy them. Lastly, there are also special items. For example, as you can see, I completed a quest, this one here, and it gave me Break Wall. And Break Wall is a special shield that gives me not only some defense, but also attack. And it costs 5 titanium to give to your hero. And as you can see, that's exactly what I did. It's here in the list somewhere. Here it is. It says quest. And you can give it to your hero for 5 titanium. So now my hero has the shiny shield. So that's another way of getting equipment. So I hope I kind of made clear to you how important it is to actually equip your units, because it really makes a big difference in the statistics of your hero, as well as the special skills on what you have. So yeah, really do look at it, and do look at it in depth so you can really customize your army the way you want it. So I hope you find it useful, and see you next time.